Hello, good morning. Welcome everyone. Oversleeping here at the well of our eyes. Yeah, I woke up 5 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. We will see how much I can accomplish today. I will try to do something. There we go. Maybe that's good. With that one person telling me for a lot. Music. Okay. I guess also turned off your alarm as well. Also read music. No, I didn't turn off my alarm. My alarm was just 5 minutes before stream. How late did you stay up, and did you read the work stuff or to stay up? I did read the work stuff. I did some other work too. And I went to bed around 3:30. Don't be like me, kids. Get your sleep. Alright. What are we doing? Well, first let's take a look at the notes and see what we did, where we left off, etc. Jerry, we tried our hardest to get her fired. Maybe next week. Full-time ETGs. Oh my god. The worst fate. Well, a full-time ETG. You'll have been better luck getting me doing ETG as a punishment game. The best fate. No. No. Okay, I think last time what we did, these? Yeah. The first 4 bytes. We learned what a little bit of that is. We got this. We got this, but I don't really know what it's doing, right? We just got the D is the duty cycle. I think FFE9 changes depending on whether you're using a sample or not, the sample channel or not. Yeah. I mean, yeah. What's the sample channel? If channel replace FPD representing D as FF. I think this one's weird, isn't it? I should only be calling this once, so I'm not sure why it would be FF or not be FF. Anyways, we did some of those. We don't know a lot about them, but we did get the technical meanings of those things, which I think is okay. So I think what I want to do is look at these and hope that those would tell us more about what the command or what the sort does. But we do need to know what each of these does at an overview level, you know, like a big picture level. Do we know what these do? Word, that's anded. So we don't really know what that does. Let's see if we can find anything. It's ored there. And anded there. The alpha channels in DE1F if DE1C has no intersection with it. Where does it check DE1C? Oh, probably in here. Yeah, okay. That's why. This is DE1F. Does it mean in DE1D? Because that's what it's doing here. Or was this meant to assign to DE1F? Let me check. Real quick. DE1D. So it seems like DE1C, F, and D all have some sort of relation, at the very least. We know D is the panning formation, and F is centered output of the current channel. Oh right, I remember looking through that. That's also the panning information, and this is the mask that it represents. So at those times, let's DE1Z. We'll just take a quick look at the memory one. What about let's see. F F F F. Okay. When is that written to? Oh, it's single value. My bad. When is that written to? E1D is also FF, which means all channels are audible. That starts at 0. And then it's eventually ORed. The E1F. I think we looked through this. I sort of remember this. It like does that on loop and then what? Very okay. So it does this code regardless of whether it's the first note or first command. I don't remember. Yeah, first command. Or the this continuing, so it just does it every time. So every step of the song, it takes the E1C and then ORs in DE1F. So I just does it. When does it set it to 0? This DE23. Should we go to the start of the song and figure this out again? Okay, easy way to go to the start of the song is set a condition here. Oops. Okay. So let's see, this was a little bit back here. We should find a reference to FE8 here. Get that location. 38A3. 0, 0. Yeah. I'll put it here. 0, 0, 3, 8, 8, 3. Okay, good. Okay, and then we want to restart a song. One on, right? So we don't want that one. It doesn't seem right either. What? Maybe this is the one we wanted. Well, that is the one we wanted. Well, why is it getting hit? Shouldn't it only happen at the start? Getting hit every time. Oh wait, no, we did want this one. My bad. That's every loop. Okay. This one. There we go. Okay. So we're starting out, we look at that's the OST jump scare. Is it loud? Looking for DE, we'll see. I'll a little watch pointer so we can see it. Alrighty. Well, from here, it should write a 0 to it, I think. Or no, maybe it already wrote a 0 to it. What did it start at? Okay, it already wrote the 0 to it. So it writes the 0 at the start here before the while. Oh, we also want to see D2, 3. Okay, I don't know what the other ones are, but they're not breaking on those right now. Not at school. Welcome in, sir. Welcome. Good morning. It's okay if you're at school as long as you're not in the middle of class. But yeah. You have the day off or something? It's always nice. Oh, I got to go to the doctor's office. Oh, okay. Are you not feeling well? Oh. No, just got to. I'm fine. Oh, okay. Good, good. Good, good. So we read the 0, and it would be, we're doing some sort of check here. 3A, 9A. C3A. Oh, we're doing an A0 assignment. Or A0 command. Here, so where here? That's the first time this is read from here. I don't believe that. It doesn't seem right at all. Double check that this is on. Yep, read and write. Yeah, it's been set to 2. What happened? Why is the memory tracer disabled again? Stay on. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna get jump scared again. 1 sec. Just to check up. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Those are good. Good to do. But it's triggering again. Is it doing it for real this time? But now it's 3 instead of... It's 3 instead of 0, which I would think it would be... It would have to be 0 if it's the very first time, because it would be here. And then it would come down here. The only time FD or B should be 0. This B. Followed by F cursor. Hi byte. Right, so this is the cursor and it's just ORing that together to check if any of those are non-zero, then this will have a non-zero bit in it. So this is just checking that that's 0. That they're both 0. But what do there's oh my gosh. I hope you all slept better than me. Almost 30 minutes in and I've barely done anything. Trying to figure this thing out. Doing it again for AO, really? I think this is the one I was expecting. 3A F6. Yeah, this is the one I was expecting to see immediately. By the time we got here, it's already 3. And F1F is 22. So we end up with A containing 3, 3. Oh, whoops, I was looking at this. Get this, I should be looking at something else. DE1C. This is DE1C. This is the loop that the variable is being counted in that loop. Okay, it's already 11. And we stored it to make it 3, 3. Oh, and this just counts up. So why does it go through 6 ticks and then... Where does it count up? Let's go with that. Where does it count up? Kind of doing 2 things at once here, but... A little bit more space. So counts up just at the end of the loop. So every time, okay. So it does 6, potentially 6 steps. It doesn't have to do 6 steps. It starts with the E29. E29. I think is a 0 at the moment. Is this set anywhere? It doesn't seem to be set anywhere. So it's just always a 0. Let's search for DE29. Set to 0 here. Red there. Yeah, that's just always 0. It might be something that's communicated from the main process. Like if you're coming off playing a sound effect or something that interrupted the main audio or main music channel. DE9. I'll write that down. DE29 zeros. Starting index on main sound loop, I guess. So this loops 6 times. I'm still not sure why. Is that the number? That's not the number of channels. So what does it actually do each loop here in the startup? It copies the current channel RAM. I think it's the current channel RAM. Yeah, from the first channel. It starts at the first channel. Copies that over to the currently active channel information. Copy that over. And then FFE5. So that's the channel, partially the channel index. And it puts it into DE1E, which we use a bunch. Then channel register block size. Oh, right. That's where the offsets in the registers, the audio registers. DE21. And we get channel, the channel is panning info. That's one per channel. Okay. It always rotates at least once for some reason. I don't know. You think they could have not done this and then started this at 1? I don't know. Whatever. I think there's probably a reason for it, but I don't care enough. DE1F is, yeah, that's the channel information. DE20 is a copy of that. Probably DE1F has changed or something. And it stores this as a copy, I don't know. Okay, so we don't need to know any more about DE23 from this at least, because we know what modifies it. We just don't exactly know why yet. It does seem to be doing channel specific stuff here, which is a little strange. There aren't 6 channels. There's only 4 channels. When does it assign here? During an A3. Must be some other time that it does, though. So I think this is A3 is just, yeah, it doesn't change the bottom bits at all. It's just about adjusting the other bits in it. So don't really know the conditions on which that matters. I don't see any adjustments to it. That's weird. Oh, duh. Okay, sorry. It's copied from here. I'm stupid. It's FFE5. That's why. Or it's written to during this loop. Duh. Okay. So we care about HL then. HL. So at the end of the loop, what is HL? push HL plus 1A. So it really is doing 6 channels essentially. Why? What are the other 2? Are there more channels to dump for this song? Are we still pause at the beginning? I think we are. Let's take a look at the cursor. PD80, right? That's the start. I think that's the start. And the channel index is... not this one. I don't think it's this one, right? This should be the cursor. I'm not totally sure. Not totally sure, but whatever. So we'll see what looks reasonable. $26. That amount. Oh, no. I'll go watch point, but turn it off. Or you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I just write a symbol file for this real quick. What's the name of this ROM file again? Copy path. And then for the symbol file, it's just 00, etc. So 00. Oops. CD80, right? So click. What would you say? Are they tracks? I mean, they're channels, but it's not explicitly tied to the channel index. So it's kind of like a track or a channel. Track doesn't really sound right, does it? I wonder what it's called in like a MIDI editor. You have like multiple MIDI things. Are they channels? Remember I used to have a MIDI editor. Where it was explicitly for MIDI. That's all it did, right? And it had a list, and I'm trying to think of what they are. Because you could do each section individually. Maybe I'll just call it section. We do use the term track here in this mini documentation. Okay, so there are multiple tracks in a single MIDI file. And each track is a list of messages and meta messages. Yeah, so track is the one that I want. Track, term that. Hello. Remember, welcome. Good morning. Polish? Polish? I don't know. Not that. You want music track 0. Literally listening to Scandinavian rock music. Ah. It's pretty random. Let me see. So we're saving this here. We are saving this here, I think. I should have just written it myself, but it was fine. Yeah, I'll type it. Missing track 0, so then we need to add 26 to this multiple times. Right. How to OST because it was hard 80% of the time. But yeah, there's a good amount of like metal and rock and stuff in this list. Oh, thanks for following, Henry. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you. Okay, so what we're doing is 20 decimal, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we say hex of OXCD80 plus 26 times 1 for the first one. And we have to do up to 5. Not as hard as Baby Shark Trap remix. Okay, so silly. I in range 6. Okay, so these are the addresses that we want. The headword. I didn't even count that. I just hit paste a bunch and it was exactly right. 3, 4, 5. I don't know how we do 5 tracks in this. Yeah, we're reverse engineering a music system. That's what we're doing. Probably should have led with that, huh? No. We have those there. We want you to not load the table file on change. You want to load the symbol file on change. So unsure if it's loaded in the first place. So let's load it real quick. Probably start labeling things properly. Encoding is hard For games. Yeah. Games are definitely, complicated. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. Brain no worky. I missed your other message. Polish is the Polish language. Yeah, okay, Polish then. I don't speak Polish, unfortunately. Prussia is a German state. I see. Alrighty. Sleep at work. You know, there's a decent chance I'll probably take a nap today. Okay, we did that so that we can see underlines here. Yes, now I don't need the watch point anymore, so I can say you and then you and then you. Oops, you and then you. So I'm reading this correctly. I don't actually know that all of the channels are currently loaded properly. They might not be. Oh, that's why we hit it multiple times, huh? Because I was doing it for each track. So this was... This music track plus 1, right? It's gonna be... This is the... I don't know what that is. But this is the, the cursor. I say it's offset of 0 though, or offset of 1 though. It's a cursor, so I don't know what offset 0 is. Did I even write one? I don't know. There's 1 B in hex. 27. That's something. So yeah, this might not be offset. These might be whatever. Anyways, I'm not gonna fix it. So the FF is probably the cursor. It just starts at 0 or it starts at F. I don't know. Yeah, actually, yeah, that seems to be the case. Low byte, high byte, both FF is just -1. That's fine. Where is PC currently? Oh, I don't know even at the starting position really. I have no idea. Let's... Is it the song start one? Song start was label 394E. Yes. So open memory editor. That is 00394E. Okay, that's gonna make all the labels super easy. So 03994E. This is the so track initialization. I don't name that as a labeler. or a function or anything in the decompilation, so we'll be fine with that. Okay. So let me restart this real quick. Okay, jump scare. Welcome back. Oh, whoops, I can go ahead and do this now. Okay, there we go. This is our first track initialization. Right, so the current channel that or track that we're working with is what? I know that. Do we set that information somewhere? I guess, yeah. It would be O2, huh? Oh, okay. That actually explains a bit. These first two being FF means that they're going unused. Nice music. Yeah. Thank you. FF. So those two are unused. Okay. That makes sense. So it supports 6 tracks. In this song at least, they are unused. Possible tracks. Whether or not there's more, who knows? You draw what? What is that? Up to 6 tracks serially. No. They're technically in parallel, but you know it deals with each one serially. So it basically, if we're talking about running the commands, you know, it does like the first command on the first track, and the first command on the second track, and then the first command on the third track, etc. And then once it does the first command on all the tracks, then it goes to the second command. Right. So now we know what that is. It's interesting though, because like what this means, there's only 4 channels. There's only 4 output channels on Game Boy, but what this essentially means is that it's going to have to reuse some of those channels, so it's going to double up what a channel is doing. It's potentially the case that the first 2 channels are used for sound effects and they're loaded separately. So it's doing this as like a cheap form of mixing the sounds together. Coding your dream, having a YouTube channel and be famous. I mean, coding is my profession. But I enjoy ROM hacking and stuff, and that's what this essentially falls under, because we're working on reverse engineering Game Boy Music Engine. my YouTube channel and being famous. I'm not sure about that. I like having a YouTube channel. I like sharing this with you guys. I wouldn't say my goal is to be famous. Exactly. Being a little famous would be nice. That wants her to get fired in the Rust program full time. The Rust streams are big views. Reverse engineer. I'm not professionally a reverse engineer. I'm professionally just a normal software developer. But yeah, like I enjoy doing reverse engineering content for my channel. Island is fully normal. I'm totally normal. I'm not normal. I've never really claimed to be normal. So it initializes each channel, right? Makes sense. It's over manifest. Huh? I like the music. Be right back. I ran out of water. Okay, back. The historical joke, that's bad. I don't know much about history, unfortunately. Alright, so we are initializing this channel, channel 2. What did I want to know about this now that we finally figured that part out? German thing. There were these good guys who were German. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's not. Not German. I'm pretending to be German. I'm a Filipino. Okay. Probably treading on rule 2. Yeah, and a lot of other issues I don't want to get into. No, did I break it? No. Not yet. I'm just eyeing you. Oh, that's why we're following how DE1C changes. within a channel, yeah? Not within a channel, just in general, I guess. So I do find it a bit strange. Because A3 was what was affecting it, right? Or reading it. But the other channels also don't have A3 particularly an of note location. Not in the first note. Not a professional encoding, but I want to be, but my uncle refuses to. I'll stay at the stem. Coding is stem. Because cybernetic, yeah. Being a professional coder is definitely worth it. Music tracks are also used for sound effects. That's my guess, the first ones. But I mean, like, whether or not it's using this as mixing, there's definitely going to be sound effects that are tracks, right? Because the sound effects and music always work on the same channels. And they always run through the same system. Because why wouldn't they, right? It's all sound. Okay. We were looking at PE1C. What's this one? PE1C, yep, okay, we're good. Track initialization, so the first use... Oh, A0. I see, not A3. So where are the A0s? Not here. Since we're on channel 3 right now. So we have changed channels to what I marked here, I believe is channel 1. Those all have FD at the start. There's no A0. There's A0 here. Look at about 10-second music loop and 0.5-second beep or whoosh processed serially and parallel tracks. Having trouble imagining, you know. Trying to think of how to explain how it works, but essentially, Ontario from the US. So when you load a track in to the memory, you have a bunch of information associated with it, right? You have all this information associated with it. Part of that is like the starting address and the cursor, right? And so each track is maintaining its own position in itself. You start here, and each tick, I think, not, I guess not each tick, but each tick it can potentially move, right? So it say you read the first thing, it does some command or something, then the next tick it will go on and do the next command, etc. If it finds a note, it'll load the note and it'll play that for a certain length of time, and then on the final tick it will go to the next command, which might be a note or not, right? And it keeps progressing forward, and it does that individually for each channel. So you can have the various channels going like the various channels going like, if these are the different commands, be vaguely aligned, please. You could have, say this is channel 1, right? And it stays on this note for 2 ticks, and then jumps down to the next command, stays here for a couple ticks, and goes on here and stays here for like 3 ticks, right? 5 ticks or whatever. Maybe this one's just 3 commands in a row. This one's got a couple ticks there and goes here, right? This sort of thing. So you have like a tick counter that maybe if you were to look at the tick counter versus commands, it would be something like channel 1 stays on here for 3 ticks, and then this one just does 3 commands. Whoops. In that time. But then this one's like a really long one, and this one's like whatever, right? But the point is, it does this forever, for as long as it needs to, right? When it gets to the end of the song, finally, it stops. So it can run a track to the end, but with music, there's a command at the end. So say if this is the 2 sound effect channels, right? All this does, it goes to the end and then it stops. But with music, you have a special little command here at the end, so that when it's done, it goes all the way back to the start to play it again. Not necessarily to the start, probably more like in the middle, because there's a few commands that are like setup commands, and then it marks where to return to. So the music will just keep playing, but the sound effects are always set to have an end. They don't repeat. And that's more or less how it works. This was a dumb example. This is better. It's like redstone in Minecraft. I don't know about that. It could be. Redstone is pretty versatile. Gotta go by. Okay, bye-bye. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Oh, this is very long. Why is this very long? Okay. Now we go to I don't really get why it's an A0, so it's just been 3. Wait, am I looking at the right thing? I'm not looking at the right thing. This is... Okay, we're in 2. We're in 2, my bad. How do we get here? I don't really get it. I should have that written down, since is the song that we stepped through. Maybe I didn't get that far. I hope that explained it, but I can try again if need be. Let me know. Oh, this is just the first note. That's why we didn't do the actual first command. Oh, you think it just does commands in a single tick? Maybe commands are 0 ticks. That'll be interesting. I guess it would make sense. Is there some sort of inner loop here? Uh-uh. So if we're at 2, should be here. That's the cursor. The cursor's at 0 still. Five, 2, 4D. 5, 2, 4D. FABAD 7. Channel 0. Oh. Doesn't seem right. Oh, because I'm in 1. Wait, maybe that's correct. Oh, then it's the wrong one, I think. Is it? Five, 2, 4D. Here we go. Okay. Reads the first 4 bytes and then does. Yeah. So somehow we got through all of these without the cursor moving, and I'm not sure how. setup. Where does it actually handle? Maybe that's this part. Actually handle a note. FFE4. That's the cursor. You might. FFE6. That's the starting address, right? Okay, so this gets a single command. It's 39C7. Ah, so it does loop. And this plays a note. Ah, haha. Okay, okay, okay. So it does loop. So commands are 0 ticks. Okay. All. And then when it finds a note, it plays the note and then returns and stops and lets the next track do its command. I should write that down somewhere. Probably in the command section. Here we go. Okay. Very good. So thirsty this morning. Not that kind of thirsty. Jeez. Okay, so this makes more sense now. We slid into the A0 command. So we're reading DE1C here. But DE1C and DE1F, are they even set? This is DE1C, right? Yep. And DE1F. DE1F is set. DE1C is not set. Unmet. I wonder if this is true only at the beginning of the song. We look at here, do we have other A0s? We have lots of A0s. Lots and lots of A0s. Like the most frequently used command. Doesn't it like change the octave? I feel like that's what it did. I'm not sure about that though. Nope, that's the volume and envelope. Okay, okay. I guess it is more not enough sequel energy, somewhat raspy voice. God. Welcome fifth, good morning. Yeah, it's one of those mornings. Alrighty. So it's interesting that they had this. Which one? They had this one here set up as like the initializer for the same place that A0 uses or sets it. But A0 calls a function and this one doesn't. It's the main difference. But it's like, why aren't these equal? Is there a point? I don't know. Same sort of issue here. They're not equal. They're equal here. On the sample channel, they're equal. And this one doesn't set A0 before the white noise channel doesn't set A0 before a note is played. What is this? Hey, Exenso, welcome. We are reverse engineering Dragon Warrior Monster music system. Do my best to. Oh, yeah. Trying to figure out the various commands and what they do. Exactly. FFET. Sample index, but what else? All these things have different meanings, whether you're using a sample channel or not. Good luck with that, little gamer. Have a great day. Alright. Thanks, you too. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye. So what is this? What is this for in non-sample channel cases? Because it is used in non-sample channel cases, right? Yes. Oh, that's when it's initialized. Hello, Bates. Welcome. Good morning. We're working on the Dragon Warrior Monster sound system some more. Gingivitis? That's not a good thing. It's a random word I thought of, don't worry. Alright. I used to play Dragon Warrior on NES all the time. Nice. I tried the first NES one sometime. Is this are you making a game or is this a game? No, we're unmaking a game. We're reverse engineering the game. This is my decompilation of the music engine. It doesn't have a whole lot of informational label yet, unfortunately, but it's easier to read than assembly. We're reverse engineering the music system in Dragon Warrior Monsters for Game Boy. So the game was already made, and they have information that we want. Yep. Huh. So it's used especially for this channel. Does anyone else Use A1, right? This one doesn't. This one doesn't. So only channel 2 and channel 3 and channel 1 have a use for it. Start playing chapter 9 plus free DLC again. Okay, good luck. I don't know if I grabbed that. I was terrible at it. So I had no idea where to go. If you died, it's just started over because no saving. Did it really not have saving? I think it did have saving. When my brother and I played Dragon Warrior 1 on NES, we didn't have saving, but I thought it was just because the battery was dead. We left the NES on for like 3 months trying to beat it, and eventually got out in a power blip. I have to restart the Strawberry Jam Super Save file, yeah. Good luck with that, Fates. I hope you didn't get too far and lose too much. Yeah. So it seems to me that FFED is only useful for 2 channels, which is interesting, I suppose. I guess it's used here. Maybe. When is this called? Nope, that's only channel 3. So what does this do? It is just an assignment. Okay. So it sets odd one sweep. I have a strange limitation, but okay. Sweep. Which is what? Let me look at the audio registers. Oh my god. Actually, let me look at this. FF10. Pulse with period sweep. Does this only exist on channel 1? I'm pretty sure it exists on channel 2. Oh, I see. No. Channel 2 does not have a sweep. Okay. So it's not an arbitrary limitation, it is an actual hardware limitation. Interesting. Now we know. I'm not far enough to be able to get back, but also get mad. Get back quickly, but also get mad. That's fair, yeah. I mean, definitely mad at data loss no matter what, right? But, yeah. Once you get back, it'll be behind you. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. I wonder if it's just the weep or if it's used for, like, is it placed directly in there or? Yep, it is. Okay, the whole shebang. So it is, in terms of what it actually does, let me show you guys. In terms of what it actually does, pulse with period sweep. This dictates how often sweep iterations happen in units of 128 Hz ticks, 7.8 milliseconds. Note that the value written to this field is not reread by the hardware until a sweep iteration completes or the channel is re-triggered. However, 0 is written in this field, then iterations are instantly disabled. It will be reloaded as soon as it's set to something else. Okay. So, bit 3 is a direction. Digital step on each iteration, the new period is computed from the current one as follows. On each sweep iteration, the period NR13 and NR14, these two, modified and written back. In addition mode, how far enough to be able to get back? Guess I did this one for the room at the checkpoint in Firefell Chapter 9. Farewell. Okay, bye bye. Have a good one. Good luck with your game. In addition mode, if the period value would overflow, LTA plus 1 is strictly more than 7FF. As a result of this, what is LTA? Oh, the period. The current period, LT. Math coding kata. Oh, Farewell was the name of chapter 9. Math coding kata, yes. Every Friday. This is what I do. That's strictly more than NSFW. So signed overflow. Okay, the channel is turned off instead. This occurs even if sweep iterations are disabled by the pace being 0. What is addition mode? Oh, the direction is 0. Okay. Note that a period ever becomes 0, the period sweep. We'll never be able to change it. For the same reason the period sweep cannot underflow the period, which would turn the channel off. I wonder by what mechanism it turns it off. This is just a check here. It doesn't write something somewhere else. Not super important. We're not writing the audio engine. So LT plus or minus LT divided by 2 to the step. Wonder what it means plus or oh, that's direction. Gotcha. So the number gets bigger on the bottom. That means the step amount is smaller each time, right? So eventually the adder will become 0. Does the step start at 1? It must, right? That's a very strange command and I don't really understand it. I'm sure I can look up better documentation on it somewhere if I really need to. For now, we know that it's a thing and it does this. So we fully understand A1 command now, which is good. Don't fully understand A0 yet, but we understand A1. Do we know FFF1? Not really. Volume, envelope, space, or question mark. We don't understand it for the sample channel. Is it the volume envelope space? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I want to switch this back to shifting because it makes more sense since it's more or less doing a binary thing here. Why are you nibbling on numbers? A nibble is half a byte. So a byte is 8 bits and a nibble is 4 bits. Some people write it with a Y like this, but that just looks stupid to me, so I don't do it. A lot of people do it. I've heard people call it a nibble too, and I hate that. Like, why are you doing that? Don't. Okay. What's next? Lick is 2/8 of a bite. No, there is actually a word for 2 bits, but I don't know what it is. I say like. Oh god. Wikipedia lists a bunch of words for it, right? They're all terrible. We got dibit, crumb, quartic digit, quad, semi-nibble, or a nip. That's all awful. Awful, awful, awful. I swear there's like a better term. Just make your own programming language at this point. I mean, I have before. Nothing good. It wouldn't solve anything though. That's just for fun. Start coding with Minecraft command blocks? No. Command blocks are cheating. Right, sorry, we're figuring out this first sample channels. I don't understand that one yet. So you see the assignment here for the sample channel. But when is it used for sample channels? I have no idea. Potentially here. Oh yeah. It's used here. So this, if this isn't a sample channel, then it returns. So this can only be called here in this place if it's a sample channel. So it doesn't do this function if it's 0. So I have to leave. Okay, bye bye. See, Tammy Ching made a game called Dweller's Empty Path. I'll be posting Kim Lilia. I'll make the soundtrack, it's really good. Soundtrack, and if you ask me, it's really calming back from music track 2. I see. I don't know who most of those people are. I know Toby Fox. That's it. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Bye bye. Meeting done to fire up Dyson Fold Night Life. I hope you enjoy it. It was pretty fun. What is this for? What is this for the sample channel? So these are FF13 and 14 for so wave output. So we have 1A. These two. So it's still a period. Stores the 8 bits, the channel's 11 period value in quotation marks. The up 3 bits are stored in the wave channel's period dividers, blah blah blah. Given the same period value, the tone frequency of the wave channel is generally half that of a pulse channel, or 1 octave lower. I imagine it doesn't play a note if there's nothing in the period channel, but what it actually does, who knows? Frequency. Music notes and audio waves are typically manipulated in terms of frequency, how often a signal repeats per second. However, explained above, the Game Boy APU primarily works with durations, thus periods will be used instead of a frequency. The terms period and period value throughout this document refer to a parameter that has a somewhat non-intuitive relationship with frequency. See the description of NRX3 register for more information. Enemy Jing helped create Undertale and also created the enemy Temmie. Camellia is a really popular and good electro artist. Ah, I see. Cool. Folding people's wallet into non-existent. Okay, I can't fold mines if it never existed anyways. I'm not folding any wallets. Ah. So it seems to this code still seems to set the period value for channel 2, right? Or no. No, okay, so when it's channel 2 then it skips all this and it goes to here. Fair enough. That just says the level. I about to fold her life away due to procrastination. No. Don't worry. So it seems like if FF1 is 0, then it disables the channels. So let's go ahead to channel 2 and see how this command is used. So if second byte, okay. So sample channel, second byte is FF. And we have A2. It does have different values, so it's FF here and teen here. 30, FF 15, 30, FF 15, FF 20, FF 20, FF 20, FF 20, 30, 25, 30, 25, 30, 24, 30, 25. So it does seem like it has a value. So it's not just 0 or not, but if it is 0, then it's disabled. Oops. My sound. Check society, return to ECG. No. No ECG. Volume on float, sweet pace. Question mark. So we still need to figure out what it is for channel 3. In terms of the value. Oh, it is assigned. So it gets the value. Oh, okay. It's used here. So it's the divider for in relation to this. And it's set to the odd 3 level, which is FF1C. Output level. That's a strange thing to involve a divider. So FFF2 in this case against OE, but it's also what is it, numerator? How many times have I googled anatomy of a division? I forget this constantly. It is the numerator. Okay, so the specifics of this. What this means. Depend a bit on when FFF2 is set. That's odd. Okay, so it is a step counter that is limited to FFF1. So it can be increases tick. So then at the max case, if we take any example of this that's not -1, take, for instance, 15, say OX15, div mod times 16, OX15. So in the maximal case, it's 16, 0. I guess that makes sense. A reminder that I'm very sleepy. Somewhere in here there is information. What am I looking for? This one. Div mod. Okay, so it's the E over there. So what is four zeros and then a 1? That's not even enough to get into the output level. Oh, I see. What? So FFEB is a comparison against this. So it's not quite the output level explicitly. I'll put what is FFEB? Volume and envelope. This is the index and table for non-sample channels. Threshold for sample channel, I think. So, because if this value, this ridiculous value, is less than that, then it can't put anything in. So, what sets FFEB? I think we do actually know stuff about that. So, EF sets it, as well as A0. Okay, so in the sample channel, I believe that's this one, right? So it's 2. The A0 says it's 2 as well. 2 would be, since this is swapped, 2 is gonna have this. It would be this bit 5. So I'll have a maximum of an output level of 100%. Considering it's this way, the 50% has bit 6 set instead, and the way that it's comparing it, basically, anyways, numerically speaking, in this register, 50% volume is greater than 100% volume as a value. Odd decision, but that's what they did. So I keep setting A0 to 2. Can it be as a change somehow? This one sets it to 6, so here it can be lower. When it sets it to 6, 6 is that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. Okay. Or wait, hold on. Am I misunderstanding something? So it returns if it's under the threshold, right? So that means that when it's set to 100%, it can be any of the percentages, 100, 50, or 25. Right? Yeah. And then when it's set to 25%, like this one is, that means that it's muted, theoretically, but of course it could technically set this bit and overwrite it. So anyways, I do think that for the command, it is the output level swapped. So I think it is the output level. Or no, sorry, that threshold for sample channel. It was swapped, right? Yeah. Yeah. So the other one that we're looking at is force potential output level. Here. This one I'm less sure about. So it does the times 16 and then divides by times 16 is this and then divides by this, right? Then that means that at the start, the initial tick, when does it set this to 0? Whenever it plays a note, it sets it to 0. There doesn't seem to be a short circuit for the sample channel specifically. But there are other ways to return, for sure. So not whenever it plays a note, but usually when it plays a note, it's reset to 0. Maybe not even usually, I don't know. I don't understand all this yet. So FF2. So how does this work exactly? So it counts up to F. Actually, no. If this is 0, is the result just 0? Yeah. So for I in range div mod times 16. Oh, range. I don't know if it actually gets that far. Zero, zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, yeah. Must not be usually when it sets a note. Or plays a note then, right? Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just for the duration of that note. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. So you set like, was it AO? It wasn't AO. No, it was A2, sorry. A2 15, right? And it plays that. 3. So it plays like 32 here for C ticks. Then what it means is that they can get up to 9. So it goes in, it's this one, so it goes, has this volume layout, right? And if we have the limit set to the limit was set to what? Oh, it's just, that's not the limit. Where's the limit? FFEB. That's what I want. Okay. So that was set by either EF there or A0. Okay. Last A0 here was 2. So for the first 3 it wouldn't play anything. And then for these however many 10 it would play something possibly. So we say, doing the math, oh no, it's music, send that here. So we want to see, oh, but it shifts it, so that might not be true. So wait, is EB swapped? Oh, it's not swapped in memory. Never mind. Must be swapped during the command, because that doesn't make sense otherwise. Okay. So we say shift 1 and full B1 off. But that's obviously not set. Right, so what we want to see then the I times 16 divided by x 15, and we shift that over by 1 and OB10. Put that here, that here. Okay, so it goes up to what? I didn't the index here. I went to here, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So it goes down to here. So for this span of notes here, it plays at 100% volume. The pastor had to play ETG until the end of her life. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. If I beat ETG, would you keep pastoring me? So... Not that I'm going to. No. I see. Good to know. Well, gotta say, this is complicated, but it at least makes sense. A bunch of subscribers, especially ETG soon. No. Hopefully, I'll have things ready to be able to do the proper debut video by the time I get 200. This is complicated, but at least it makes sense. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm going to go ahead and change this label because I think I'd really do that. There's a couple others where I should do that, but... Or do you want to do it? No, you do it twice. Nope, just one. Oh, it's just 3D. 3D, I forgot. It's nothing special. So this is, what are we calling this? 3, 3, 2, set. Oh, though interestingly, if the volume was already on, it wouldn't turn it off. So it might be playing the note for that whole time. Huh. Set sample output level if so it can only lower the volume, I think. Hi Banana Sean, welcome, good morning. Whoops. Case match. Okay, good enough. Okay, we found out enough. I think I'm done for today. We did good. We got a couple... We got more information about... like banana, other banana. We got more information about... certain... memory locations. And... we got a couple of these things fully figured out. So we got EF fully figured out because we got FFEB figured out. And I think CD as well. Right? I think so. Yeah. And then maybe we do GH. Yep. So we got the last 3 bytes here completely figured out. And similarly, the commands that also set that information. So A0. A is not completely figured out, but almost. A1 and A2 we already had figured out, I think. Though we didn't really know what FF1 was doing, but now we do, so I guess we fully figured that out today. So yay. We got these 2 commands. This one's like half figured out. We just don't know when this condition is, or what this does. But I think this is just... I think this is only true at the beginning of the song, but I'm not totally sure. So we'll have to figure out next time if this is... if that's true, or if there's other places where that can be set. Or can be true. We also have to figure out the rest of these. Whatever these aren't figured out yet. Output level. That's kind of weird, huh? Is that the threshold? Or is that not the... I'm sorry. That's the output. Level-ish. So output level... divider? I don't know what to call it. Okay, whatever. Yeah. We did stuff. We did it. We figured it out. I want to say this is figured out, even though I can't get news to it, because we know the actual functionality. And that's good enough. We could turn this into MIDI. this command with a little work, but we could figure it out together next time. Where's the green pet bazooka to get the thinking? If only. You can't make it in mornings, I don't think, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm done for today. Thanks for coming, everyone. We'll do more next time. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, wait, no, Saturday. What am I doing tomorrow? Oh yeah, we're gonna finish off Biomono Unitron 2. Plus Seiki Unitron. Definitely gonna finish it off. We'll do that last dungeon, and then we'll probably try to fight the spirit guy and fail, and then I'll just quit. That's my expectation. We'll see how it goes. Okay, bye. Thanks for coming. Have a good day.